Hey guys, okay, Get Messy. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Today we are with Jane the Crazy, and she's talking about gratitude. And one thing that she does is she writes down prompt ideas and keeps them in a journal. And then when it's, the time is right, she uses them. So what I'm gonna do, what I did was I went online and I just Googled some journaling prompts. I don't think I Googled for gratitude. I can't honestly remember. But I just got a few ideas and I just wrote them down here just to, I don't know, kind of give me somewhere to start today. And then I'm gonna start working on this page. Oh, she's really pretty. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what my plans are here. I don't know what my process is here. That was cat fur. That was lovely. But so, first off, I'm going to prep my page. And my pages are always kind of about art therapy and getting through some things that maybe, cause hurts or just creating when you feel kind of lost. That's actually what really got me into art journaling, was trying to find a way out of some pretty awful depression. It didn't lead me to a path without depression, but it led me to some abilities to relieve that depression, which is really, really what I really needed. I would love to be out of it, but not there so far. So for now, I'm just going to be grabbing some little scraps. I have a little scrap pile here. I don't know if you can see it or not. That I just grabbed out of a shoebox that I have full of different scraps that have caught my attention over time. I really need to go through and purge that shoebox because it's a little bit out of control. I think I have saved everything, and my husband is so sweet. He'll see something and he'll throw it in the box. He'll be like, "Oh, I saw this sign. It said a little something, something," and he throws it in the box. And I wind up with actually some really, really cool little pieces, but so much over time. It's just accumulated over time. So it's a little note he left me. He's always leaving me notes and my stuff. Clearly he doesn't see me at 5 a.m. when I'm doing this, but no, hey, that's all good. He's sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trying to just get a feel for where I'm going to put all of these. So today it looks like I am mostly gluing down a lot of scraps. Wow, that's probably a big old hand right there, huh? I will add some paint in a bit, but I'm not quite there yet. I really like this girl. I don't know what, obviously she came from an ad somewhere, but I don't know what ad, probably a Ulta ad at some point. She's so pretty. And I'm gonna add her here. I kind of prefer to glue the back of the pages, but because that page is larger than the page I'm gluing on, I'm gonna just glue this page. Just that way I don't end up gluing her down to the page behind it on accident or anything like that. So lift this up a little bit, and a lot of times when I use a lot of glue, I like to just use a card. I don't care if it wrinkles my pages. I don't care, if it tears them. None of that really bothers me because it's just more wear and tear, and I think it just adds to the page. Or maybe I've just accepted it over time because I'm pretty messy. I think this is an old golfing card, flyingtgolf.com. I save all of those old cards. Okay, so I have a general idea here. Now, for gratitude, I know I'm gonna wanna add some paint colors. So I'm just gonna kind of blindly reach over here, really truly trying not to look. So what did I get? Aquamarine. Sasha from Get Messy likes to comment on the fact that I use so much blue now, because I used to, I hated blue so much. But oh, that's actually a really good color. Look at that, matches almost perfectly. And now I have so much blue, it's not even funny. So get out of your comfort zone, guys. Use something that you generally avoid because you might find a new love. You know, like we all go into art stores. We all go probably to the exact same products over and over again. And sometimes it's just nice to just get out and try something different. I don't know what my rhyme or reason is on this page right now. So I'm thinking maybe some hot pink. What do we have? Fuchsia. Miko-san taught me this. Wipe your brushes off on a piece of backing paper and then clean them. And you don't have as much paint going to waste, you know, like environmentally. But then you also usually wind up with a really nice piece of paper that you can use in your journals later. You add some pink splotches. I'm not quite, no rhyme or reason here. Just some messy pink splotches. And I will be journaling on this page, and I don't really care if I can read it or not. Especially if I'm using it for like an art therapy page. I don't necessarily want to read it. All right, so that's where I'm sitting right now. Now, another favorite tip of mine that I've seen people bring up a lot is Lisa Goddard has this thing about gesso. And by that, I mean she likes it. So the ideal thing here would just be some white paint. Oh, let's see if this will work. But it just kind of lightens up a page, brightens up a page. And if you're kind of at a standstill and what to do, you just toss a little bit of gesso on there. And I don't know, it just kind of brings the page alive to me. That's just me. And Lisa Goddard art talks about that a lot, or uses gesso a lot. And you know what, maybe she used it once or twice and I just noticed it, so who knows. So okay, ta-da, that page. I'm gonna pause this for a second and dry it. Okay, so I'm supposed to take a prompt, a gratitude prompt, and these are the 4 that I have brought up: beauty of everyday moments, what is home, my superpower, or childhood memory, maybe in a rhyme. So I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna write something here. I'm just gonna have to think for a minute. So I will be right back. Okay, so guys, I am going to go ahead and voice over on this section because apparently a TV had come on. I guess I turned it on. And you can hear the person in the background going, ooh. And I think it was actually an art journaling tutorial on YouTube. So anyway, I've written my note on here, and my note is, what is home? And it's basically that home is anywhere where my family is. Home is where I am comfortable. Home is where there's a cat in my lap and a dog at my feet. Home is where I can watch Vince Vaughn movies and laugh like an idiot and not feel any shame or embarrassment for laughing at dude movies. Come on, guys. I grew up with 2 brothers, and I have 3 sons and a daughter, and generally speaking, those kinds of movies seriously crack me up. Funny little thought about Vince Vaughn. My brother cannot stand him, so I watch Vince Vaughn movies in general just to remember my brother because I know how much he would hate me watching them. See? Little sisterhood never goes away. So I went ahead and I used my Posca pen and I circled my little pink circles that I had made, or little pink splotches. And now I'm looking around the page and trying to see what it needs, and I feel like it needs a little bit more texture. So I am going to grab a light orange paint pen. And that light orange paint pen, I'm going to use it and make little dots on anything that's aquamarine, which happenstance, her eyeshadow is actually aquamarine also. And I'll go ahead and carry that across into her eyeshadow and around the border of that piece of a magazine that I have on there. And as I do that, I think the page is really coming to a level of being complete. Once I'm done recording, who knows, I might take a look at it and add something else in the final page on my Instagram. But I'm not really sure. I think we are going to call it good. And so this is my Jane the Crazy page on gratitude that I have created for Get Messy May.